You're touching upon a theme which actually I had a couple of white papers written about it, and which is the first part you really looked at after democratizing the teaching a person how to fish is using it for content creation, right? And all the use cases initially you hit upon where, hey, whenever you're generating content or you're doing research, use this. It's a low hanging fruit. Then you went after the second one, which is I call it automating anything you're doing with coding, because coding is absolutely ripe for transformation. And why do you need to write SQL when you can have Claude or ChatGPT write it for you in a much more better and structured manner. And so really looking at all aspects of coding, testing, and then bringing that portion along. Um, where are you seeing that journey evolve? What is the third use case after content creation and coding? Is it data and workflow, or where are you seeing this journey progress?
In a very abstract way, again, I'll pick on the word automate for a little bit, right? What we're doing with coding is, again, not automation, it's generation, right? So the journey, and there's some frameworks out there, and we're arguing about, not arguing, we're just building on each other's ideas, actually. I would say the first stage, right, is asking. That's what we were doing, but differently than we used to ask Google, right? We're asking it to do something for us, right? That's fairly easy to do, but it does it faster and better. The next is what I call assist, right? Assist means I need to do something. It's not that simple. For example, let's say I'm matching my IT staffing with my project portfolio. It's a mind-bending problem when you have hundreds of resources, you have hundreds of projects, and you have to match them so that you don't over-allocate people to something. Now it's assisting me in doing that, right? So it's ask, then assist. And I think the next step you can say is automate, but I don't like that word for the following reason that A, people think when you can automate, you can get rid of humans or eliminate humans. And you can, right? You can, but it's not a one dimensional thing. You may be elevating humans, not eliminating humans to do something better and more value added than something, dumb or repetitive. So I don't use automate. I use the word adapt. Adapt is when you are rethinking, reimagining your business processes, either because you're going to change the way your current business is done, or you're going to think of new businesses you never thought about before because they weren't possible. But you're thinking about adjacencies. You're thinking about how you can leverage your core competencies in new ways. So you're really adapting your way of business to the new world enabled by AI.